Welcome to the Local Yokel Idaho podcast. This is the event episode where we talk about performances, fun events, and other events happening in Idaho this next week. If you have an event and you think people would like it, or are an organizer of an event such as dances, conferences, classes, farmers markets, clubs, and or grand openings for a new business, please reach out so I can put it on here. I try to cover as many of the interesting events that are happening in Idaho each week, but I'm just one person and your guys' help goes a long way. There are also timestamps down in the description so you can jump to the areas that you're interested in. With that said, thank you, and let's get into it. Starting off events, we'll start here with the Treasure Valley and performances in Boise. Tuesday, there is an all-campus band performance at 7 p.m. at the Morrison Center. Then moving to Saturday, there is a family pet expo from 10 a.m. to 3:55 p.m. at Expo, Idaho. And then the Discovery Center is having a new exhibit called the Fans Strike Back, one of the largest Star Wars fans exhibits featuring items from fans around the world. Then moving to Nampa, Wednesday, there's the Treasure Valley Classic Spring Opener at 4 p.m. at the Ford, Idaho Horse Park. And then moving on into fun events in Boise Friday, there is a classic Italian pizzeria class at 5 p.m. It is $115 a person and seats are limited. Then Saturday, there is a British Cars and Coffee meetup from 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. at the Chow Public Market and Eatery. And then Sunday, there is the Boise Flea Market from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at 3017 West State Street, Boise. Then moving to Eagle, just one event here in fun events. Friday, there is an open mic night at 6:30 p.m. at the Encore Creative Center. And then in Nampa, Monday, there is a youth strength training course from 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. at the Harvard Rec Center. And then moving to Saturday, there is an Ultimate Frisbee League event from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the Liberty Park. And then Saturday, there's an e-sport tournament from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. at the Harvard Rec Center. In other events in Boise Monday, there is an open house meeting on the Pursley Street Connection Improvement Project from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Boise Depot. And then in Meridian Tuesday, there is a class on butterflies at 7 p.m. at the Idaho Outdoor Association Hall. Then Saturday, there is the Meridian Main Street Market from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Meridian City Plaza. And then in Nampa Monday, the Summer Activity Program registration opens up for the Harvard Rec Center. For more information about anything talked about, go check the link in the description below. Moving a little bit more easternly here, we have Eastern Idaho. In performances in Pocatello Wednesday, there is a stand-up comedy event from 9 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. at the Charlie's East Center Street. And then Friday, there is the ISU Jazz Assembly Concert from 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. at the Gencn, Jencn Hall. And then Saturday, there's the ISU Wind Assembly / Concert Band performance from 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Stevens Performing Arts Center. Then in Twin Falls Tuesday, there's an open mic poetry night at 7 p.m. at the Twin Falls Public Library. And then moving to Friday, there is a Reach for the Moon dinner at 7 p.m. at the Yellow Brick Cafe. Then in Rupert, Idaho, Saturday, there's an event called Paint Just Like Bob Ross at the Wilson's Theater. And then in Idaho Falls, Friday, there's a comedy night event from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. at 480 Park Avenue, Idaho Falls, with Tree Lamb performing. And then continuing from last week, the Newsies musical is being performed from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Palace Theater. In fun events in Pocatello Friday, there is an open mic night from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 230 West Bonneville Street, Pocatello. Then also Friday, there's a student craft night from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Pond Student Union Building. Then moving to Saturday, there's a day of ballroom from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Assembly Learning and Event Center. Then also Saturday, there is an open house for the Pocatello Model Train Club from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Union Pacific Building. And then lastly, for things happening in Pocatello and also on Saturday as well, there is a Mother's Day glass class from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Idaho Museum of Natural History. And then lastly, in Rexburg Thursday, there is an Intro to Watercolor class for adults at 7 p.m. Please register for that below. Then in other events in Pocatello Tuesday, there is a public debate from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. at the Pond Student Union Building on academic integrity and artificial intelligence. And then in Twin Falls Tuesday, there is a Stop Lava Ridge rally at 7 p.m. at Twin Falls City Hall. And then in Idaho Falls, Wednesday, the Idaho Falls Zoo opens for the 2023 season. And then Wednesday, there is the Southeast Idaho Seed Swap from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Reach out for locations. Then lastly, Saturday, there's the Bonneville County Republican Party Lincoln Day Gala from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. at 4609 West 65th South Idaho Falls. Dr. James Lindsay will be there, and also Kyle Rittenhouse. For more information about anything talked about, go check the link in the description below. Now moving to the McCall/Cascade area in performances in McCall Sunday. There is the McCall Spring Concert from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the McCall Music Society at the Mountain Life Church. Then in fun events in McCall Thursday, there is a swing dance class from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Foster's Club. It costs between $50 and $75. There is also cross-country skiing and snowshoeing at Meadow Creek Golf Resort from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. For adult day pass, it is $10, and for youth, it is $5. It'll be going on until April 30th. And then in Cascade Friday, there is bingo at the Senior Center from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. And then in other events in Cascade Tuesday, there is a ladies' craft night from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the Cascade Community Church. And then Thursday, there is soup and scripture from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Cascade Community Church. For more information about anything talked about, go check the link in the description below. Wrapping up here with Northern Idaho, nothing in performances, but in fun events in Lewiston Thursday, there's Quilting with Coral from 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. at the Lewiston Library. Then in Sandpoint Thursday, there is a trivia night from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Paddler's Ale House. And then Friday, there is the 2023 Country Dance Series at 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Sandpoint Community Hall. All ages are welcome. Then in other events in Moscow Tuesday, there is a meeting of the Tuesday T-Birds Book Club from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. at the Moscow Public Library. Then in Post Falls Saturday, there is an introductory class on growing fruit trees in northern climates from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the University of Idaho Research Park. And then lastly, in Sandpoint Saturday and Sunday, there is a Funk, Junk, Antique, and Craft Festival. For more information on anything talked about, go check the link in the description below. Thank you for listening. I hope this was helpful and you found some fun or interesting things to do this next week. Please check out the Folk Podcast where we cover what's going on around the state. With that said, take care and have a blessed rest of your week.